Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Sunday, June 2nd, 2024. If you're paying your rent right now, it's late. Sorry.
Damn.
Uh, welcome to
You ain't
a
got till the
brand
fifth?
new episode of the Now Mind You podcast. This is episode 120 Manga. We are your hosts. I'm TJ.
I'm Matt.
I'm Bryce.
I actually forgot to do the air horn, and that's why I came in late. With that, as far as announcements go, same shit. Check out all we have to offer. Check out the link in the bio on the Instagram page. Check out the YouTube, etc., etc. As far as the docket is concerned, it's a little thin, but it's still somewhat jam-packed. We got Ippo, we have Sakamoto Days. Then we'll segue into our favorite chapter this week, and of course, we will talk about our topic of the week, which is what, y'all?
Biggest haters in manga slash
Hate,
anime.
Woo.
hate,
Eight,
hate,
eight, eight.
hate. Woke up on the hate side of the bed this morning. Oh, I actually have
This
one more entry on
definitely
mine.
was selected by Bryce. This was definitely a Bryce submitted topic. Also, y'all
Okay.
keep in mind, y'all can submit topics of the week to us. We will do them. Y'all just got to submit them.
They'll
And they
just be
got to
in the
make sense.
backlog, and we'll get to them when we get to them. Don't
We'll
add
get
us.
to it.
Uh, with that though, I'm gonna kick it over to Matt. Take us into Ippo.
All right. So we got Hajime no Ippo. This is
Ippo.
chapter 10 million. No, I'm just playing. This is chapter 1457. Not the first time. Yes, not the first time we read a chapter 1,000 something either. So we're in the middle of Mashiba's fight with the devil. The Grim Reaper is fighting alien demon Rosario, and as they're standing in the middle of the ring, Rosario goes to throw his left hand, and he realizes that Mashiba is further away from him than he thinks, and Mashiba lands a counter right hand, and his knees buckle, and obviously he's able to manage himself, and Miata, who's also watching in the crowd amongst the rest of their peers as usual, because this whole community is extremely supportive of one another, whether
But the
they say
nigga
it or
likes to
not.
act like he doesn't know anybody. You
Right.
know, keeps to
They
himself.
all go to each other's fights. They
You're
just be
right.
acting like they're not all friends, but they
Right.
are. And Miata breaks down the technique that basically Mashiba put his lead foot out further to create the illusion that he was standing closer than he was, pulled his foot back to his initial stance, fires off a right hand. I'm just gonna stop right here before I even finish. I have been showing people this goddamn technique the gym for like the last 3 years. I have drills specifically for this technique that I have shown. I had to show one of my students this. I literally sent him screenshots of these panels explaining and showing. I said, this is the exact drill I've shown you to do 1,000 times. Like, oh God, just seeing that shit, that's like one of the millions of reasons why you couldn't even love Hajime no Ippo, just because it's like it's practical boxing shit is actually applied. Obviously, there's still that shonen anime element where there's, certain things that are ridiculous that do happen, but the bare bones of it, a lot of it is, you know what I'm saying, is it's boxing base. It's very realistic as far as the boxing base. It's catch and counter, like catching a shot to the body and throwing an uppercut. You see what I'm saying? Like there's
Mhm.
things like that. We also see Samawara is back in the crowd as well. Sendo is out there. Pretty much everybody is there. And we're seeing the realization in both corners that one, Mashiba seems to have a pretty good understanding of what he's doing and that he's really starting to take the fight to Rosario. Rosario is in trouble. And the other side, Mashiba's corner, is realizing that the advice they got from Ippo was right. And it actually is helping him in this fight. And for once, Mashiba sees Ippo supporting him and he doesn't flash an evil look at him. And I don't know how to describe this. TJ, you definitely know what I mean when I say this. It's like he didn't frown at him, but the way that he didn't frown at him was basically like he smiled at him.
Hey, that's the best he's gonna get.
Like He just gave him a silent acknowledgement. I think maybe
He gave him a nod. He gave
I was
him
about
the
to say,
African American head
I
nod, bro.
think they're saying he gave him a nod. I think that's a little nod motion by
He
the
gave him the
chin.
nod, dog. That's the best Ippo's gonna
Hey,
get, bro.
that
Take it.
nigga, he might as well have just gave that man a hug. That's how the chapter ended. Ippo with like the most earnest face throwing up this thumb. But yeah, that's the end of Hajime no Mashiba. So I'll pass it to TJ.
Funny you said that too, because there's definitely been no Ippo.
It
But
ain't been no Ippo. It's Hajime no Ippo.
hey, I've been saying Mashiba would have an answer for Rosario. And Rosario literally got saved by the bell. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this was the end of round 2. And we're about to go into round 3 of a possible 12, considering it's a world title. I thought what was amazing about what Mashiba was doing, though, is like he's sniping Rosario without having the outside lead foot position, because the whole thing about having the outside lead foot when you're battling a southpaw is that it lines up your power hand with their center line, right? But he's like sniping the shit out of it, excuse me, and it's just like it's just dope, right? The chapter also says, without saying it, but like Ippo was able to emulate a southpaw fighter who's fairly hard to imitate at the highest level. Like, what are the implications there for Ippo's development?
Ippo's
right?
Kakashi.
Right? Could we see? Well, hear me out. Could we see a switch hitting Ippo in the near? Read that as far, because it's Ippo future. Like remember when he fought a switch hitter? Like he's actually fought the dude named Asura, right? He could hit from any direction.
Miyata fought him.
Was that Miyata? I thought
that was Miyata.
Right,
No,
well,
that was Miyata.
I remember
because remember
something.
it was the sons. They were both the sons. Their
Oh,
fathers had fought
yeah.
before.
Yeah, that's true.
The
It was a
Asura guy.
legacy fight. But we have seen a switch hitter in this series before.
Randy Boy Jr.
Randy Boy is such a funny fucking name.
It's such an OC ass name, but then it's like, oh, he from, and then you like that makes sense.
But yeah, so I think they could be hinting at potentially Ippo can switch hit. And I mean, Takamura already alluded to it's like, dude, when you're doing the Dempsey roll, you're basically in somewhat of a neutral stance. You can either have right foot or left foot in front. Right.
Yeah, you're standing square.
So it's like he did kind of insult him, but that's the Takamura way.
Yeah.
But yeah. The only other thing I'd say is I almost wish Ippo had accidentally flipped off Mashiba. Because I think it would have been hilarious if like he was so flustered with Mashiba's stare that he was like, "Oh fuck!" But I'm also happy that Mashiba gave him the nod to be like, "All right, nigga, you did help me prep for this. This shit's working. I'll acknowledge you, but only in this context. Stay away from my sister."
Hey, saw him holding hands with his sister. Gave him
he was
up.
about to give him the evil look, and then they were like, "Oh, he's looking."
He said, "No, you the truth though, bro." Like, all
right. But yeah, that's all I have for you, Bo. Good chapter. Can't wait to see what goes down next week. See what that third round was like, because he was about to finish him, and the bell was like, cling, cling. And he was like, "Oh,
yeah. No more breaks, please." I can't tell. I don't. I respect it. I respect everything that y'all do and all this other shit. I know that it's a busy schedule being a mangaka. I get
and
all of that.
Fucking boxing gym owner.
And a boxing gym. I get it. He busy. Bro, please just don't do it during fights. Dude, take a break between fights, please. Please. I can't take it during the fights, especially not no Mashiba fight. I need my weeklies, brother.
Y'all got any more of them chapters?
That's all I'm saying. You got me out here looking crazy. I'm going doubling back. Like, did I miss a chapter? I didn't.
Y'all got any more of them chapters? I sure could go for a chapter right now.
I need it.
I mean, I lost custody of my family, but let me get them chapters though.
That's all I need.
All right. With that though, let's segue into Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days. Wait, it's Yuto Suzuki. This is chapter 168, titled "Museum Close." Previous chapter, ain't no fucking way. And then, how would I summarize this? They're now on the wrong side of the law, and the new challenger has entered the chat. Guess what? I ain't got to say anymore. The anime has been announced.
Let's
January
go.
2025, bitches. Gonna be lit. Y'all aren't ready. I've been hyping up. We've been hyping up as a collective Sakamoto Days since the very beginning. You guys aren't ready,
Can
right?
we cover Sakamoto Days every week?
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Bryce, we need your commitment, Bryce. It's actually on you.
Let's do it.
Full pressure.
Let's do it.
The best pressure is peer pressure, as they say. No, actually,
Whoa.
wait, what? What? Who said that? What?
What?
Huh? What?
Nah,
What? No,
that's
I'm
wild.
kidding. I'm kidding. Hey, we need an explanation of how Uzuki's stress copy, I'm calling it stress copy because
That's
the
fair.
nigga's stressed out, right? How the fuck does that work? Mr. Takamura, I mean, you can make the argument with Akao, right? Beyond Akao, that he knew her, he had a relationship with her, this, that, and the third. So maybe the copy makes a little bit more sense. But Mr. Takamura, like, he's not out here on the day-to-day with Mr. Takamura, right? He's not out here, helping him find his way around
He ain't never
fucking
kicked it with
JAA.
bro for real.
Yeah,
They never kicked it
Hey,
in the
that
section
was
together.
that was the
Hey, you've seen
interaction.
enough.
But how does it work though, Bryce? Right? Like, how did he copy him to the point where he could out him?
Maybe he seen like, from the past type shit. Like he know him from,
But he was never
Or
in
it
the
could
order
be
like that, dog.
he could be like a good mimic, like just reading the movements and then just getting
But
it
bro,
down. Like I
that's
said, man,
that's
there's a
still kind of
possibility.
crazy because like
No,
you
because niggas didn't feel me when I said that.
relax. But
You right.
like, but the reason why I'm saying this because like even leading up to where Mr. Takamura was gunning for him and he was like he's hitting his peak like side duck stressed out headache, right?
Oh, not the peak Psyduck stressed out headache. That's crazy.
But but like up to that point, Mr. Takamura was preoccupied with like Nagumo, Sakamoto, and then it was Haruma and Gaku. He didn't really interact with Uzuki like that. So for Uzuki to do a full-fledged copy bona fide that could outdo the original is still pretty insane. And I don't like that this chapter like kind of alluded like they were gonna get to the bottom of like, why can't he do this? And they just came to the same conclusion that we already got in the previous chapter. My one gripe for the chapter, don't get me wrong, this chapter was fire as fuck. I guess the museum arc is over, right? Didn't see if jazz music himself, Mr. Yotsumura, was on the field. So, him and his son Amane have yet to catch up. Speaking of Amane, he survived fighting Osaragi.
Bro, he was still running away.
He was still running away.
That doesn't change what I said,
surviving.
y'all. He
No,
survived.
you're right.
Like,
I was not disagreeing.
You
I'm saying
saw
he's
you
still
saw
in the
her
process.
fucking whip that chainsaw like it was a web sling. Like
What
like
I'm saying is, you're saying survived. I'm saying this was present tense. Brother was still surviving. He was still in the middle of it. He had
Cardio
not
was
yet
nuts.
escaped.
Man.
My man was still fighting for his life.
He was looking for his brother, low key.
Speaking of, wait, hold on, I misread my notes. But hey, didn't y'all find it funny how like Sakamoto didn't gain weight? Sakamoto didn't gain weight in his coma, but then Lou was like, "Hey, just put the burgers and fries under his nose, it'll wake him up," and he did.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I was like, that was messed up, bro. Waking up to being an outlaw got to be weird, but with them having this status, I think about what happens to Nagumo's deal with Yotsumura, right? Wasn't that kind of all based on the fact that Nagumo was in the order and so like he could, take certain liberties with his power? I hope that gets revisited. I hope there's like some type of check-in between him and Mr. Yotsumura because like, he's had Yotsumura on the underground and the underneath digging up stuff and shit like that. So I'd like to see some type of progress on that storyline. This new character, Oki, he's drawn pretty fucking detailed, even his fucking Rolex on his wrist. So we know he's got power.
Danger.
Shout out to you, Matt. We know he's got power. Power enough that the other members of the order, all of them listen to him, even a sniper recluse, right? Forgot his name already. But and I'm good with names, but I forgot his fucking name. probably because he doesn't have a face. Um, and so it's like he's strong enough that they all listen to him and they all kind of hate him, so they use him as a common enemy, and they would love it if he died. But I'm kind of nervous to see what his skill set is, because everyone in the order is a specialist to some degree with a given weapon. Osaragi, strength and circular saw, right? Shishiba with the hammer, Sniper Recluse, sniper, right? Hio had just the taijutsu with the metal, right? The brass knuckles and shit. So on and so Sakamoto was just all around draft pick number one. Mr. Takamura, a fucking walking calamity with the katana. So what does this guy have that he was a leader and he was sent overseas, right?
We just need to hope this nigga don't copy Kill Baby.
I mean,
this nigga shut me down with one phrase. The thing that worries me too is like he's already kind of coming into this and he's introduced with a pre-existing chip on his shoulder for all the L's that were taken while he was out doing missions overseas, right? So it's like he's already got a chip on his shoulder. We know that Nagamo, Sakamoto, Uzuki are the targets. We know that, you know, the JAA basically has like agents surrounding all their hangouts and shit. So we'll see. Bravo 6 going dark, I guess, right? Does this chapter count as a slowdown chapter? Because it feels like we haven't even gotten a breather yet, and we're already going into the next phase, which is on brand. But I wouldn't mind let's get our breath back chapter. But yeah, Sakamoto doing his thing. I'm gonna pass it over to you, Bryce.
Gonna pass it over to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all I'm gonna keep it real with y'all when it came to this chapter. I fucking loved this chapter.
I was scared for a second there.
I was too.
Fucking loved it. It's perfect. You know why?
Why?
Because we got a crescendo. We got I hope I used the word right. We got this crazy ass reveal that Mr. Takamura got copied, and then that's it. We go to the next fucking thing. The fight is over now. We can move the fuck on. And
like
we ain't been
getting subtweeting somebody.
I'm subtweeting everybody. I fucking love that. All right. Now, my thoughts about the chapter. First off, when it came to copying Mr. Takamura, I 100% believe that there's something going on with like orphans and like psychic powers.
Mm-hmm.
All of X's group have like something to do with like extraordinary powers. It wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Takamura, his personality disorders is connected to some type of psychic power where he just copies. He has like an innate ability, like a Sharingan with his eyes, where he could just copy everything.
My boy Brandon had a similar theory to that too. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Instead of just copying the moves or like learning them, he can just become them. Now, when it comes to the new personality types, going back to your point, TJ, X spent time with the cow.
Yeah.
He didn't spend time with Mr. Takamura. He might have just copied his moves and maybe got little, because the way they said it wasn't he copied Mr. Takamura, but that was a new personality. It might just be like little subtle hints of Mr. Takamura in there, but it's a new personality as opposed to a cow who he got to know, so he adapted her whole shit. Well, I think that's it. So kind of going into that, now we need to ask the question, how many fucking personalities does he have?
Bro.
Too many.
What if he's like the Legion? Like Xavier's son, Legion? Like what if he's the Legion of this shit, bro?
He could be. We don't know how many.
Literal one-man army.
Maybe one of his personalities is his brother, and maybe that's why he moving like that.
Oof.
You know? So just solid. When it comes to the new the leader of the order showing himself, I thought that's like absolutely fucking hilarious way to introduce him, because like the other niggas hate that nigga too. He's like, yeah, man, you know, I'm probably gonna have to kill myself after I solve this shit. They're like, yeah, good, kill yourself, nigga. Fucking hate you. And it's like, damn, like that's kind of That's interesting to see how he's gonna react. Does maybe Sakamoto already knows him? Probably not, but just interesting to see. Very subtle introduction, just a lot of build up. I think this chapter's probably gonna be, or next arc is probably gonna be a little bit more chill. Well, no, I mean it's building up.
It's
So
probably going to be like a little bit more on the spy vibe, right? Because they're definitely going to have to lay low.
you're gonna have to lay low, probably move around low key. Probably feel like a little bit like the first arcs with Sakamoto was still kind of low key. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
going back into that. I think that would be fun. But yeah, just a great chapter. I wonder if the other members are gonna help him, but it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like he's gonna do like a solo mission, which is crazy because it's one thing if it's just Sakamoto, but it's Sakamoto, it's the whole group. Like, I'm sorry, fam, you can't be that cold because they already said Mr. Takamura is the deadliest one out of all of them.
Mm.
I mean, but I guess you could. I mean, shit. We already know there's motherfuckers out here stronger than Sakamoto.
Hey, yeah, I was about to say our main character gave it up to Takamura. Like, hey, this a problem.
Yeah,
He said
so,
he literally said this was the worst case scenario.
yeah,
Oh my god,
if Mr. Takamura is number one, we don't know what Sakamoto.
my nigga upped the
falls on
power
that
up.
thing.
He hasn't upped in like hella chapters. Like,
Yup.
nah, I gotta
He's
drop
like,
the weight for this one.
I gotta drop the weight. Mr. Takamura is like, oh, okay, still cut you, nigga.
You think I'm see now?
You think I'm see now? That's some scary shit. You think I'm see now? Wait, what? This motherfucker
Nigga,
been
you can
talking.
talk.
This motherfucker talk the whole time.
Yeah, I just been
Oh
talking to
no.
me. He said I just
That's
talk
why.
to. He said I always just talk to the realest nigga I know, so I talk to myself. Sorry.
Yeah, man, y'all already ruined my dookie time.
Whoa,
He take his poop seriously. He older.
yeah. What was the topic of the week, TJ?
No, you right.
Favorite hater. But
Right.
what's everyone's favorite chapter this week?
I'm gonna go One Piece. TJ, you can't not fuck with One Piece right now, bro.
I didn't finish this week's chapter,
Okay.
but I can understand why. I gotta go versus.
Versus was good. Versus was really good.
Bro, I know, Matt, this is not gonna be a selling point, but man, these niggas can't catch a break, bro.
They kind of caught a break now.
Until they don't. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
it's-
Honestly, though, we
they're
now
like,
know the people, the humans that can't say shit no more.
Right.
Whoever came from this part of whoever came from this part, shut the fuck up.
right.
Shut the fuck up. You can't say shit. You can't say shit.
They're in Mad Max land right now.
Yeah.
Just wow. But yeah. Versus.
I still don't know who's the worst case scenario because now it sucks in different ways. Like,
Yeah.
it sucks in different ways.
It's like,
But how, like, God after you, that's different. God want the smoke? I don't know. But the aliens, that was crazy until a kaiju showed up, and it's like, all right, I don't even want to.
The kaiju showed up and showed the other people there are levels to this like alpha predator shit. Like,
and the thing that fucks me up about the kaiju is I don't even think he knows what the fuck going on.
I think he's just like,
he's just
grumpy from like his nap getting disturbed.
You're like, what the fuck is going on out here? And then these little aliens attack me. Man, get the fuck out of my face. Man, I fucking love verses. Jeez, I can't. That was a surprising one. That's a surprise. Also, Matt, with viral hit, yeah, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Man. The last bully. He had one. Lil Howard. Man, when he took that nigga's shoes, I was like, oh.
You said, yeah, it's a wrap now.
Rap. Spinning back kick. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. That was
So the reason, if you do you get why I said you would fuck with Hoban so much, Bryce?
Yeah, I get it. He got heart.
He a tactician. He just put a plan together.
How hard he put that plan together. Motherfucker said, "Yeah, no, go ahead and kick me." Motherfucker jumped over that nigga. Aha!
Ab
I knew you was
strength.
gonna do that, bitch. I love that. All right, I'm sorry.
Are you
What was your
good?
favorite chapter, Matt?
Um, I'm gonna say Dan to Dan.
That was a good chapter. I was
I
thinking about that.
I
Yeah.
liked seeing the second half of Zuma's background. Zuma is just as a slight thing. Zuma was a new character that we got introduced to through. I damn near want to call it the Jumanji arc, but
It's
that's
kind of the Jumanji arc, the
kind of
Isekai.
an oversimplification. But yeah, I guess Isekai arc. Uh, the Zuma was introduced to us in the Isekai arc. He was pretty much the main protagonist slash like Green Ranger type of character.
Hmm.
He's the right ball.
For that arc. What'd you say, Bryce?
He's the right ball.
Right.
Pause.
And this was the second half of his origin story, which even by anime standards is still pretty sad.
Oh yeah, no,
Um,
it's a
and,
tearjerker.
and one thing I will say, especially as far as Dan to Dan is concerned, is them niggas. One thing these niggas are very, very good at, especially as they relate their powers to like their characters. Because I guess because of like with curses and shit like that, is like very full circle moments and like seeing the importance of an umbrella to this character who pretty much has this umbrella demon with him, or I guess kind of possessing him, but was like outrageously powerful inside of this isekai. Like, am I lying, Bryce?
Nah,
Like, bro ended up being the final boss. Like,
yep. That's honestly, I would be happy if he lived, but I don't know if he gonna make it.
yeah. Seeing like his whole this is basically the second half is like his history of like how he basically became a gang leader, went to jail, and then the person who locked him up adopted him.
Yep. Which I was not expecting that cop to be that dude. Like
No,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
same.
That shit was crazy.
Same. That's what pushed it over the edge for me. I was like, nah, that wasn't supposed to be his I wasn't expecting dude to be his pops.
I thought the nigga was just gonna be there for the jokes, but turns out from this entire arc, this nigga has been.
Yeah, bro. They introduced us. That's the one thing that's sneaky about fucking Dan to Dan and Bryce. You actually brought this up to me when we first started reading it. Is like nobody is introduced for nothing. And
Yeah.
Dan to Dan, no one is introduced
even the
for no
craziest.
reason. Like
Yeah.
it always ends up meaning something. It's fucking crazy. But
Mm.
yeah, Dan to Dan. Sorry, I know I went down like a very long thing with that.
Dad to Dad was hard, but I'm gonna still go One Piece. But Dad to Dad definitely delivered this motherfucking week. I love Dad to Dad. I look forward to every fucking chapter. I'm about to buy every fucking thing. I don't even get the hardcovers. I might do that shit. Get all the volumes of Dad to Dad. That and Blood Blockade Battle.
I gotta get back to that. With that, players, let's get into our topic of the week, which is who is our biggest hater in anime slash manga. TJ, we gonna start with you.
I got 6.
Okay.
Kisaki Teta from Tokyo Avengers. They thought
that's a hating ass nigga right
they
there.
thought he was a time traveler. No, his hate was so strong it
My hate
overcame
generational.
every obstacle.
This nigga
no
hate
matter
overcame the
timeline.
time stream.
Yeah, like
hated this nigga hated through the timeline. Nothing will change him from being a hater. That shit is crazy.
Like you have to understand, Tokyo Avengers is basically Takemichi going back in time, trying to change the outcome with a little change here and there for these like key events. And Kisaki Teta's hate overcame the changes in the timeline every single time. You know how the first issues of Spider-Man always ended with him having his hand on the wall, head down. That's what Takemichi.
At what cost?
Like that's what Takemichi was going through because of this nigga. You know the Popeyes worker who's sitting
Oh
outside
my
the
God.
Popeyes, just like, truth is,
That's
I'm
hilarious.
tired. That's what Kisaki Teto was doing to Takemichi, bro. Yeah, he's like a first ballot Hall of Fame hater. Okay, I'm gonna say Lelouch, cause like
Yeah.
Okay, that's
you
fair.
know, right? Like,
That's fair.
yes, he was fighting against his like tyrannical dad, but like, dog,
They was
right?
hating that nigga hard
like,
the whole time.
dog. Next up, I know that the first season of Ranking of Kings, the first part of the manga, tried to
Ooh,
redeem her
shit.
ass, but Miranjo, the witch,
She's a hater. That's a
I
hater
mean,
right there.
she's up there with Kisaki. I don't like that they tried to redeem her because the little
didn't.
brother spent time with her in the mirror verse or whatever the fuck. But like, dog, I'm on the comedic tip. One Punch Man, Speed of Sound Sonic, because like it's like he like keeps trying to challenge Saitama, but it like never fucking works out for him. But the funny part is, because of all his encounters and L's he's taken at the hands of Saitama, he's really fucking formidable now with like other folks. Um, Next one I got, Kid Buu, speaks for himself. Like,
Whoa.
hey, you show up in heaven to kill the people you just killed? Come on, right?
Different.
And then this is like a honorable mention because his character has since been redeemed in a very positive way. Mashiba Rio. It's like, come on, bro. I like just off the strength of that chapter where Ippo and Kumi finally got some alone time at the crib, and he just fucking when the lights would go
went
off
out and came
and the
back
lights
on, bro was in the crib.
he's like, and he just showed up in the crib like the Undertaker. But yeah, that was my list. Who we got next?
I'll take it up. This one's a little controversial, you know. I know a lot of people disagree and don't think he's a hater. Maybe I'm one of the people, I don't know. But Toby Rama.
That's a hate ass nigga.
That's not controversial at all.
That's
Pretty
not
controversial. You know, he's not really a character known for hate.
That's not a character known for hate. That's a big ass character known for hate on my part.
I get
you really had us going in the first half, dog.
Hey man, because this man had hate in his heart.
He says
died
Uchiha with a hard R. He says,
it's like, well, I've never heard Uchi hard. What is that? Like, whoa, what is it? What does he mean by Uchi hard? What is that at the end of it? Yeah, bro. My man came back from the grave and still was feeling the way like, the Uchiha.
Bro, he was about to like fucking take out Sasuke on the spot. like
he said, I know I don't see no fucking Uchihas out here. I'm like, oh my God.
I thought I smelled.
Ashiram was like, hey, chill. It's like, look at you, my older brother.
Oh.
He developed techniques specifically. I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah,
go on.
no, you're right. He developed techniques specifically to counter their bloodline.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you ever run into an Uchiha, you do this. Like, damn. It's cold, man. Another one I had, Dio.
First ballot, multi-generational.
Multi-generational, bro. First of all, Dio wasn't shit before he had power. Dio wasn't shit as a normal person.
The first thing he did was kick the shit out of his dog, bro.
In the game, hating on niggas that did nothing but show him love.
Gave him a place to live.
Hey, it was for no reason, bro. He had no reason to do these people like this. Dio. One Guantanamo 1,000%, motherfucker. Dio.
There's a wing in the Hall of Fame, the hate wing.
Yeah, bro. The hate wing is off in the corner. And this is for Dio.
It's just him.
It's just for Dio.
All the generations of JoJo say he's fucking terrorized.
I'm trying to tell you.
Uh,
Um, the last one I'm gonna say is the last one I'm gonna say is Xeon, because when these niggas lost to the Federation,
Oh
oh
yeah, no. I'm
God.
glad you brought
Oh
it up.
they
I'm
God.
just
glad you
kept
brought
doing
it up.
shit. And it's like, bro, it's over. Like, you can't keep relaunching do you know how wild it is to continue to relaunch a war? Like, for war to be over and y'all keep doing shit.
It's crazy. Y'all feel that way. We don't. Like,
They're like, yeah, we at peace. Peace. Yeah, we at peace. Oh, okay. Well, it'd be why y'all got this gun though? Why do you know that? We got a spy. You got a what?
hmm?
What?
Like, hmm? So anyway,
Yeah, we had to send spies because we knew y'all was gonna be on some other shit. Wait, but why do you have spies if the war is over?
huh?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly. I'm glad you mentioned. I'm glad you mentioned it because they show was on my list.
also, as a honorable mention,
You had to
hater,
have at least one.
yeah. Honorable mention hater, I got Eisen.
Yeah,
I
that's a
I have
solid one.
I have Eisen because not because it's like, oh, he all superpowered and all this other shit. He
The way
literally
he did
told this
them.
man, not only did had the way he did him, but he told this man, everything that has happened to you, good or bad, up until this point, has been orchestrated by me.
it
Nigga,
was
what?
it was a reverse flash soliloquy.
Bro,
Like
it was reverse flash levels of being like, you really been a hater for real.
the only reason why reverse flash wasn't on any of our lists is because we said anime manga. Make no
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah, trust me, he was up there.
Huh.
He was up there. I was like, damn, was he ever in a manga right quick? And then my final one is Mine from the Shield Hero. If you ever seen that series,
I
you'd
haven't
understand.
seen Shield Hero. I've only heard good things though.
Hey, it'll trick you, man. I definitely thought it was one thing, and for anybody who out there is like, if you just Google Rising of the Shield Hero, you'll be like, damn, what? Like, I know it, for even especially for somebody like me, it seems super left field. Get 2 episodes in. You just got to get 2 episodes in. I know that's like kind of a lot, but a lot happens in them 2 episodes.
Mm.
You get 2 episodes in, everything else takes place after that.
Mm.
Like Monster is a slow burn. This ain't really no slow burn. This just you just got to
Wait,
give it the
what?
first two.
You're comparing it to Monster?
No. I'm saying like,
Am I gonna be psychologically
no,
traumatized?
not at all. Not at all. I'm saying like there's some anime that like you have to give it time to like let it cook,
Mm.
right? And I'm just saying in a sense of like I tried to introduce one of my other friends to Monster because obviously it's a fucking masterpiece, and I knew he would like enjoy it when I kind of explained the plot to him. And he was like, "Man, I'm like 3 episodes in, and I'm just kind of bored." Like it's like, dude, you just
You'll
gotta let
see.
it rock.
You'll
And
see.
ultimately he ended exactly. You'll see. And he ultimately fell off it. And it's like Shield Hero, you just got to give it them first two.
Hmm.
You got to give it the first two because a lot of things got to play out. Essentially, the world gets set up. You get introduced to like what happens because it's an isekai. But once the world gets set up, everything else is fine.
Hmm.
And the world just has to get set up first. Once it's set up, shit just goes left like almost immediately, and then you see these characters come so full circle. But yeah, man, Mine, she was the princess, bro. She framed this man, bro. She was out here. She just for no reason, literally for no reason, just at every turn tried to sabotage this shield hero dude. She initially said she was gonna go with him, goes with him, and then he gets woken up in the middle of the night and she runs off saying that this man sexually assaulted her. He didn't.
Oof.
And he ends up getting that label basically put on him. He gets banned from the town. He basically has no money, no nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And like she was like, yeah, didn't shit happen to me. And motherfuckers even asked her like why she did it. And she was like, because like that was the reason. Just because. She had no reason.
Evil.
Different, bro. She got, but you know, she got her just desserts. It is what it is, though.
Mm.
But now for the moment we all been waiting for.
Oh,
Young coach, man.
okay. Y'all ready for this?
We are.
Maybe. I don't know.
Honorable mention, of course, is unhonorable mention is the
He
principality.
starts with honorable mention. I'm real ready now.
No, unhonorable mention, the
That's
principality
fine.
of Leon in the universal century.
Principality is Leon. Wow, you really threw them in there. That's really crazy.
Impute the whole principality.
As Matt mentioned, they some petty motherfuckers. In fact, I will not only mention the incident with the nightmare of Solomon.
Every time. I've never even watched this, but it's like that shit comes up every time.
Nah, bro. Petty as fuck. Petty as hell. Oh my God. I can't ever get over that.
Clearly.
All right. Not only that, they also have a hater all-star if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Who else on that list, man? I know you know one big name. Shar.
Oh, okay.
Big
I mean,
Shar.
it's a name. It's a lot of names in the war.
It's a lot of names, but you know Shar. You know half the shit he did. He took out continents. Continents trying to take out Earthlings, bro. There's a reason why this shit is called Universal Century, because they've been fighting for centuries. And Zion don't quit. They've had too many goddamn treaties. And Zion like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck you, Earthlings. So yes, that's an honorable mention. But I have people on this list that I think should be acknowledged for their hate. For their hate. Number one, Emilio Bruno from 91 Days.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've watched it. Now, I don't know if you watched it, TJ. Let me just say, it is 100% justified why he a hate.
I was gonna say the hate is justified though.
It is justified hate. But goddamn, did that shit go too far.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. Oh my God. Hey, TJ, it's real hate. It's
real hate.
It's
it don't even matter who's involved or who gets caught up in it. It's just hate.
You and whoever with you, bro. It's like that. Like that.
And whoever with me.
Yeah, he don't even care about the motherfuckers with him.
It's
the mission. The mission is all
he
that.
Care, but he said, hey, consequences. Hey, we in it for the goal. Yeah, that's Emilio Bruno. Next one, Rachel, Tower of God. I feel like I don't have to explain this one. This bitch was hating. She was hating. She took this little nigga under her wing, made him out into a friend and shit. This motherfucker joins the whole party just to be with her. But she get mad that he get all the spotlight. What she do? I only watched the anime. She pushed that nigga.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's a hater. That's a true blue hater. Number 3, we're going deeper. See, these people have hate as a religion.
Oh,
this is what they live for. Vicious from Cowboy Bebop.
That's fair. That's fair.
Is a hater just cause. He a hater just cause that's his nature. This nigga just woke up one day and said, I'm gonna kill my daddy.
It's just something about how he said
this nigga ain't got no fame.
Spoke up one day and said, I'm gonna kill my daddy.
I don't see my daddy fangs. Oh, I guess it's time for him to die. Hey, you know what? I'll say this. it's you kind of got the reason to be mad if Spike want to kill him, but goddamn, bro, you ain't got to set up the whole traps like you did. All right, Julia, you go break my nigga here. I'ma kill that nigga, or if you don't bring it here, I'ma kill you and then kill that nigga, and then he don't show up, so I'ma send niggas to kill him, and then that don't work. So now you gotta run away from me because I'ma kill you because I couldn't kill him, even though I technically did kill him. Nah. Nah, it's too much. It's too much. You could have just went over there your damn self. No, you made it extra. And then you get in charge of the syndicate and you say, hey, guess what we doing, y'all? Send everybody on that nigga. And my ex. Fuck them both.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, vicious. Hater. A fucking true blue hater. All right, next up. Don Quixote do Flamingo.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh.
That's a hater.
It's from the day he was born
From the day he was born
to the day he got sentenced.
to the day
And
he got
beyond.
sentenced, and
It's
he's still
pure hate.
talking shit.
Yeah.
Uncut. That motherfucker took over a whole kingdom.
Word is he hating right now.
He hating right now. And he hated. He got so much hate in his heart. He make motherfuckers. He got whole plans orchestrated just to piss people off, just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Don Quixote do Flamingo, and the bodies he caught. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Killed his
The floor is
goddamn
yours.
brother. Killed his
Yeah.
brother.
Corazon.
Killed his brother Corazon, and then the nigga that he wanted to be in his crew says, "Yo, I'll come here to kill you because you killed Corazon." What'd he tell him? Yeah, he died like a bitch. Nah, that's crazy. You killed your brother and you gonna tell somebody that your brother died like a bitch? Then you killed your dad execution.
I was
style.
gonna say, like, it
Kills your
doesn't
dad
stop
execution
there.
style.
Killed your dad
He
execution.
was so
style.
pissed
I
at
couldn't
his
even-
dad for them losing their status.
Woo!
Never let that shit go.
When that nigga got crucifix and his house burned down, was he crying? No, he was saying how he gonna kill all them niggas. That nigga was 7.
Yeah. He was 7.
Don Quixote do Flamingo.
That legend means something to
That nigga is a flamboyant hater. That nigga hates so much it made him cool. It made him stylish, bro. He said, "I'm losing this fight. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill all you niggas and make a bird cage and make that shit like just come in on y'all motherfuckers unless you stop me, bro." Do Flamingo, the heavenly demon. Yes. Next one on this list, I believe will be a surprise, but really, if you think about it, it makes absolute sense. Inspector Zenigata, Lupin III. This nigga, all he do is chase Lupin. You in Interpol, bro. Lupin ain't the worst thing that's happening in this goddamn world. This nigga Lupin take care of worse people all the time.
He be stealing from museums though, Bryce. I ain't gonna hold you. This nigga gets away with a lot.
Okay, you steal some shit from a museum. Did anybody die? Do niggas got motherfucking?
I mean, Bryce.
How did the museum get the items?
Man, if museums got
How did the
motherfucking
museum get the item?
insurance,
You're
my
right.
nigga,
Killmonger.
bruh, motherfuckers that got like nuclear weapons, kidnapping bitches, and then you there like, where the fuck is Lupin? Nigga, do your job. Do you not see this bitch is kidnapped?
His job is to catch Lupin, though. That's who he assigned to.
Bro. Nah, he don't give a fuck about nothing but catching this nigga Lupin. And it's not even because he just wanna catch this nigga. He don't even care about the niggas he with. You can get this nigga off some shit just by association if you catch one of their niggas. If you see them, you just go to them and be like, where your nigga Lupin? Nigga, what you own, bro? You are not a successful. How are you in Interpol? How? How did you not get fired? And let's not talk about the fact that this nigga literally goes anywhere this nigga Lupin is there. So like the transportation bill for this motherfucker gotta be crazy. He always jumping out of a helicopter. Bro, this a $1 billion hater. You can't tell me that this dude is not costing Interpol billions of dollars trying to catch one nigga. And we don't even know if he doing other.
He don't be bringing other people with him, though.
No. It's just him.
That's
And
what I'm saying. The overhead is low.
Nah, bro.
But overhead
It can't
is
be
low.
that low, bro. How you keep getting a helicopter? How much this gas
How do
cost?
Lupin keep getting it?
Lupin steal. At least he steal, nigga. You stealing too. Technically, you worse than him. Lupin steal for his well-being. This nigga steal for the hate. It's different. And of course, my number one, I'm actually surprised nobody mentioned him because this motherfucker is the all-time hater. He is the gilded hater.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Griffith.
Well, hold on.
No.
Wait. Hold on. Let me think.
You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
He's
Is
definitely
Griffith
a piece of shit.
a
I don't know if
hater?
he's a hater.
I feel like it would be more guts.
But I could see the argument
yeah.
that Griffith is a hater because he doesn't like that Guts doing his own shit.
He didn't like Guts leaving. Never let that shit go.
Let's talk about it. Off rip. Guts is coming down the road. His niggas go, can we rob and kill that nigga? What did Griffith say? I don't care. Guts take care of his niggas. What Griffith do? Hey, you want to join the team?
What else would you do?
Who squad?
They're dead. Squad? What are you talking about? Who squad?
Who squad though? He just killed your niggas. You didn't even give a fuck about your niggas. And
nigga, this is kill or be killed. Dude was a stranger. Can we go rob him? Yeah, you could try.
Strength is a form of currency.
We didn't know. They didn't know what they was running into. You know what? Like, if I just decided to go to the YMCA one day and run a pickup game, maybe I didn't notice the fucking LeBron James was in here today. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
They came across a generational talent in the forest,
a good
bro.
Comparison at all, actually.
They came across a generational talent in the forest, man. What you supposed to do?
There's a difference between losing a pickup game and getting your ass.
It's called scouting, Bryce. It's called scouting. It's called scouting.
No,
what the
not
fuck
at all.
are you doing here, LeBron?
It's called scouting, bro.
It's called getting your ass whooped.
You sent your niggas out there. He sent about 5 people over there, and they got diced up. He said, "You know what? I think it's an opening on this team, bro."
That's some hating shit, bro.
So you wouldn't take you wouldn't take a nigga that could dice 5 niggas up?
I would feel some type of way if I would feel some type of way if this nigga at the camp. And I'm like, who this nigga? And where the fuck is Chauncey?
You better
David,
bring some niggas you don't give a fuck about.
And then they be like, oh yeah, he killed Chauncey, Dave, Earl, and Carl, and then Griffith let him join.
Why the fuck was Chauncey the
first? Where the fuck Chauncey at? Oh, he dead. Why? Who killed him? Oh,
over there.
Guts over there. What the fuck is he doing here?
Who is Guts?
Who the fuck is Guts? Yeah. Griffith let him join after he killed Chauncey, Earl, Carl, and Gabe.
Chauncey, Earl,
Gabe.
Are you kidding me? Nah, bro. That's not good.
I was on the currency, bro.
But but then my argument is that hate or is that just like what is it? Like he's a sociopath or like a psychopath? Because he sees people as like he always sees people as pawns.
I already said he don't give a fuck about his people. They are pawns to him. But let me just keep going forward. Okay. Right? You get this nigga, you understand that this nigga is the truth. You build him up, you talk shit. You talk shit about your number one nigga. You know you care about that nigga. You send him to do the worst shit imaginable for you, but you care about him. Oh, yeah, he's not my equal. He's not my equal.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see it.
None of these guys are equal to me. You know, they just do this. Hey, yeah, man, I'm going to go. No, you're not. Why are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? You need me. You need me. What are you doing? Nah, I don't need you, bro. Nah, bro. I'll take you out. You belong to me. He loses. Ah, man. I guess I could just take that L and just respect guts and like enjoy what I really got right now. Like I really did it. Like it was at the expense of a lot of people, but I really made it. Like this is what the fuck I
The
want.
expense of a lot.
This is what the fuck I really wanted. Like I took it. I took some shit. I got nasty with it, but I got it. I'm here now. Nope. What'd he do? He climbed up a tower and fucked the princess. Think about that nigga that he couldn't keep.
I feel like there's a bit of an oversimplification, but
Think about how that nigga who he said he doesn't.
I hate how
they're not even equals.
every time I just think about the fucking Captain America Winter Soldier. He's out of line, but he's right. How does he always have the data?
Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm not even done.
I know. That's what's wild.
Oh shit.
The nigga go through all this shit. Oh, I didn't even hit you with the big one. Casca.
No, we don't need to talk. We don't need to rehash that. That's too dark.
Because we do got
dark.
we don't have to go there. We don't have to go
dark,
there, but
Bryce.
we ain't gonna go there. We're gonna go there.
We know we acknowledge it. We acknowledge it, but we're not gonna talk about it. That's too dark.
Before that, she was riding with this nigga the whole time. Made her kill the dude that was attacking. She believed in that nigga. She loved that nigga. You don't want her until she don't want you no more. She trying to be with guts.
Mm.
And then she saved you. And you can't do anything. And now this is the part where she's like, yeah, Casca, you can't even talk and shit. You weird now. And then, not gonna talk about that. We know what he did.
Right.
But the big thing that he did, hey, bro, you can have everything you wanted. Mind you, he already had it. He already had it. All you got to do is sacrifice everyone.
He said, say less.
He said, that's it.
Less.
That's it, because these
Griffin,
niggas left me hanging. It's like, bro, we was coming to get you.
And what did that nigga do with it? What is that nigga's whole motherfucking goal? To just be the hero. To just look like he's that nigga. Which is like the biggest thing that haters, it's just all insecurity and compensation. The nigga brought demons forward, created the world full of chaos, and now he's the hero that saved it. The nigga's the biggest hater of all time. Griffin.
Yeah. I thought you was going to say Frieza.
I could have said Frieza, but Frieza's a great hater. But the problem with Frieza is
It's more racial.
Great hater.
It's more racial, and it's like it's like, yeah, man, your great granddaddy got his ass whooped by a Saiyan. Bad.
He's like, he's not really a hater as much as he's a racist.
Yeah, so it's like, oh damn, these Saiyans could fuck us up. Well, shit, fuck these niggas. But it's like self-fulfilling prophecy where your hate made niggas that hate you and that beat your ass anytime they get like you really live like your life is a living hell based off your own hate. So it just kind of you already you a hater, but like you smart enough to know like, yeah, I don't like these niggas, but I can't really say shit no more. It's like new school racists. Like I want to say nigga, but I can't say nigga.
No.
Yeah. He's a hater though. He's a good hater, but but he's a good hater. I should have said Frieza.
Well, all right. Anybody got any final thoughts?
Nope.
All right. Well, thank you guys for rocking with us. This has been another episode of the Now Mind You podcast, manga edition. As far as next week is concerned, we should be almost back at full strength.
There
We
should
should.
be Chainsaw Man.
Well,
I know
we won't
that's
have Chainsaw Man, and to be honest with you, that's actually it. Chainsaw Man and Hajime no Ippo. Everything else is
God
off
damn.
until the 9th. Oh, and Kaiju number 8.
I'm asterisk. Only
Yeah.
because if it's a bullshit cover
Oh
based
my God.
chapter,
If it's an art
Damn.
chapter, y'all got my word. If it's an art chapter, I'm gonna really tweak. I'm really finna tweak next week if it's just an art chapter. I'm just gonna let y'all know that now. Yeah, so we are looking at Kaiju number 8, Hajime no Ippo, and Chainsaw Man as far as our manga coverage next week. Our topic of the week next week is anime that lived up to the hype and never got a second season. Limit of 5.
Damn.
Ooh, this is a good one. We do
Ooh,
have a limit
wee.
of 5. I don't know who made this one. I don't think this was me.
That ain't me.
I don't.
TJ.
Did I write that? I don't know if I wrote that. Doesn't
Possibly.
sound
Hey,
like me.
who knows? But our topic of the week is anime that lived up to the hype and never had a second season. 5 at maximum. With that, thank you guys so much. You can follow us all on social media. You can follow me at Matt Hambrick. That's MATTHAMBRIC TJ.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Tuss4Skate. That's TUSS number 4_SKATE. Bryce.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Ashe_Onta. That's AXE_ONCA. Baby. And where can they find us?
They can find us at Now Mind You Podcast, wherever you'd like to get your podcast and wherever you'd like to get your social media. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys next week.
Hey.
Peace, baby.